Another song. More uke. So this one is longer than the last one, I promise. I've said that before. So yeah, this is a sea shanty. Something called a short sea shanty. I shall no more to sea, I didn't find it pleasing. I shall no more to sea, the water's fucking freezing. You may have gathered from the animals that are plastered all over my poems that I quite like animals. But this is a poem about the kinds of animals that I don't like. I figured it out. The worst thing about misogynists is they always hunt in packs. Like dogs, they corral the quarry they choose to chase. Cruel canine compliments call out to the cats, not knowing the irony of their cheerfulness, as if nothing quite compares to a complimentary jaw in the throat. Like hunting hounds, like beagles, they bound into open spaces, seeking, searching, salivating at the prospect of anything foxy. Howling, hooting, saluting, some savage hornblower's signal to chase, to deface, to disgrace this vixen in virile violence, and her summer coat is reduced to a skin, an ornament for anyone's enjoyment but her own. The worst thing about misogynists is they always fly in flocks. Speckled across a sorry sycamore, they sing for attention. For attention! They give attention in the hope, the expectation that they will get it back. And now the symphony is skewed in one direction, theirs. They sing and seem certain all others seek to hear their screeching, spouting a privilege they'll deny they possess when it is the very bough upon which they perch, the very berry upon which they feed. And no, the song does not sound the same in both sets of ears. It speaks volumes of what they want and what others must do so that they might get it. They sing to distract so they'll never succumb to the sound of the mates they seek, repeatedly thumping into the glass, lacking the freedom to fly in the fresh air outside. The worst thing about misogynists is they always swim in shoals, which is ironic because fish live in a matriarchy. The worst thing about misogynists is they swarm. In the prickliest summer heat, as you struggle through the sticky sweat of the day, they swarm to you, and they buzz, and buzz, and buzz, and buzz, but it's an annoyance you can brush off with your hands, but still, they buzz, and buzz, and buzz, and before too long, one's brave, and one bites, and you can ignore it, and before you forget, it swells on your skin and starts to itch, and itch, and itch, and itch, but ignore it you must, lest it get any worse. Boys will be boys, insects will be insects, but still it itches, and itches, and itches, and itches, and oh God, won't it stop? And you scratch the itch, but you'll get no relief. Infected by their words and actions, infected by their words and actions, your self-esteem rots from the inside out and scars. And now you've a source of shame for them to nibble at and dribble in, their sickening sense of sadistic humour, and you're spent. But you'll get no sympathy. Boys will be boys. Insects will be insects. And we wish we had a swatter big enough that we might batter these blue blottles, squash them and this playing field flat.